Well, hello and welcome to this midday market mood check with me, Nandita, Khemka, and my colleague Yatin, Mota. Well, Yatin, it's turning out to be such a volatile Thursday. I don't know, if I take my eyes off the screen, it turns into red, and then suddenly it turns into green, and then again we are in the red. So, we had reclaimed that 17,000 mark very briefly, but right now we are kind of looking at holding that 16,900 mark. And it's the metals basket that is the worst performer in today's session. The index was down somewhere around 3% when I checked last. Hindalco being the top loser on the Nifty, it was down somewhere around 5.5% in trade. Also, globally, a lot of things have been happening in the financial system. It's the Credit Suisse crisis that has spooked sentiment across the globe, and of course, our markets are reacting to that as well. So, Nifty Bank did edge back into the green, but once again, it is down in the red. Among the other components on the Nifty, we have Titan. That's gaining on the back of Adia's investment in Lenskart. That could have a rub-off effect on Titan's eyewear business, right? Because of that, the stock is rallying another 3% or so. Remember, gold was also up, so because of that, also Titan has been buzzing over the last 3 days or so. And aside of that, BPCL is the top Nifty gainer. Brent has slipped below that $75 per barrel mark, and that was, mind you, the lowest since December 2021. So on the back of that, OMCs are also buzzing in trade today. Losers, as I mentioned, Metals, Tata Steel, Hindalco, JSW Steel and ONGC is among the top loser on the Nifty. Look at Reliance Industries, that's among the most active stocks in today's session, because even though the stock is down, JPMorgan has come out with an overweight rating on the stock, and it believes that it offers a very attractive entry point for long-term investors, and it has also listed out a few catalysts for the stock over the next few years. So on the back of that stock is also buzzing in trade. Yatin, I have spoken about a lot of gainers and losers on the Nifty. If you want to mention any stocks from the mid-cap end of the
a couple
market.
of stocks, let's talk about Motherson Sumi there. The co-promoter Sumitomo Wiring has sold close to 23 crore shares, and after that block deal, the stock is down nearly 10%. Probably, the kind of steep discount, was offered in the block deal. We saw some good healthy correction coming in that stock. We also have the oil marketing companies pack, which is doing well. Obviously, Nandita mentioned that the crude price is below 75 per dollar per barrel mark, and because of that, the oil marketing companies overall working capital requirement reduces, their profitability moves up because they haven't really cut the prices of petrol and diesel. Remember, during the crude price rise, they couldn't even pass on the prices to customers. So this is one situation wherein oil marketing companies have an advantage, and hence HPCL, BPCL, IOC, all of these stocks are up. The valuations also attractive on the price to book basis is what analysts are suggesting. Apart from this, we also have Varun Beverages. That stock is down after a price war is breaking out between Khemka Cola and Coca-Cola. There is a price cut in glass bottle, 200 ml variant, wherein we have seen a 5 rupee price cut coming in from Coca-Cola according to news reports. Hence, Varun Beverages, that stock is down 5%. ICICI Pru Life, that stock is up 5.5% after we have a new CEO for the company, Anup Bagchi, who is the executive director at ICICI Bank, now is the CEO at ICICI Pru Life. That changes will happen soon, and on the announcement of the new CEO, we have ICICI Pru Life, that stock is gaining nearly 5.5%. Overall, the market is quiet. Advance decline ratio almost 1:2. Banks and metal stocks are clearly the worst in terms of the performance over the past few trading sessions, and the trend is no different in trade today.
Well, Yatin, also want to mention DLF. That stock is rallying as it has managed to sell over 1,100 apartments over in just about 3 days, and that is something that is keeping the stock active. You also have Shriram Finance. That stock is in news because it is eyeing a 15% stake sale in its housing arm, and because of that, the stock is up somewhere around 1% or so. Future Retail is another stock that was up quite a bit. Kishore Biyani has withdrawn his resignation, so on the back of that stock was also rallying in today's session. But given the kind of volatility that we are witnessing in the market, we'll have to see how the day pans out in the second half, because you never know. Yesterday also we started out pretty well, but towards the end of the day we broke below that 17,000 mark. In fact, even shut shop below that mark. So we'll have have to wait and see how it pans out and whether or not we manage to reclaim that 17,000 mark. I think it's anyone's guess. So I think with that, it's a wrap on this midday market mood check. But of course, stay tuned to Moneycontrol, because we will be getting you market updates throughout the day. And of course, Yatin will be back with closing bell at 3:30 p.m. So it's a good buy from us.